Hey guys, Losing Louie here with some unboxings. Saved up a couple things for Sunday morning here. Before I do that, I wanted to show off my new cuff. Okay, that's where I was yesterday. I took a couple of ounces of shot down to the class where I'm learning cuff construction, and I made this this cuff. Finally graduated to silver. My first cuff was copper. And so there is the silver one. I made this with the authentic Navajo stamps that I bought a while ago. So you probably won't see those anywhere else. They were very old. Just picked some things that I liked. So I'm working on this one. I'm working on something a little beefier. This is 1.5 ounces of 999. Usually Native American silver is sterling. It's easier to work with and assemble. But for just a plain cuff, 999 was fine. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'm going to move to 2 to 2.5 ounces next. But you know, solid silver cuff, and the materials in this cost well, about 20 bucks. So that's pretty good, I think. All right, so that is my cuff. Along the lines of jewelry, I was in a little off-the-wall coin store, and they didn't have any coins I wanted, but they did have some jewelry. This is a sterling silver, a little bit older piece, and in need of a gem. So 15 bucks, not bad. When I was in the thrift store, a different thrift store the other day, I found this bolo tie, and my goal is to work this stone to go into that ring. This cost $2. Pretty cool. Nice little bolo. Nice gem there. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get that done. People tell me it's too hard to do, so I got to give it a try. The other thing I found is that this Yazi piece that I bought, I was looking to do something similar, and it's actually constructed of two different levels. So on these thicker pieces, they have a solid piece underneath, and then they lay in twisted wire, and they lay in separate pieces and solder them in somehow. I believe that's kind of a Hopi technique. So there's a class coming up that I may want to take to learn layered cuff making. Okay, so I know that's not your interest, so let me get on to some of these unboxings. I have a few things I'm kind of jammed up on here. Here's number one. This is just a random eBay purchase. Get my camera turned a little bit here. This is a koala. Let's see if we can get it open. All right, there's a beauty. I'm doing the MS70 NGC set. That is a 2010. And I could tell you what I paid for that if you want to hold on. I paid $90. It's one of the lower mintage years in putting together the date set. 2010, you don't see that often, so I imagine I had gift cards and whatnot. I really don't recall what I did at the moment, but I could have had eBay bucks and gift cards easily on this. I think, you know what, I'm not going to dwell on the price. I think I may have made an offer and got it for less than 90, but nonetheless, 90 would be a decent price on a low mintage MS70 BU koala. Here is number two. This one comes, again, off of eBay. And it is another koala. This is a 2012. And I wish I had the mintages here for you. I didn't bring the piece of paper. But again, NGC. I do like the NGC holders. And this is one of the first 7,500 struck. I'm just looking for MS70s. I'm not too concerned about whether they're in the first 7,500 or not. But a nice date set of MS70 koalas I think will be good. And still looking for the elusive 2008 in that series. That is the trick, to find that in MS70. This one cost me $56. So that was a smoking deal. $56 older koala in MS70. All right, moving on to this one, which... oh, these are gorgeous. Okay, so this is actually going to go into my best flipping stacker competition. But let me tell you what I paid for these. And while they're still available, I wanted you guys to be able to get them if it's something that, that you hanker after. These were $53.42. I paid through PayPal. You could have written a check and got them for less, I believe. I think you could get them for about $51, but I paid $53 for these. And again, this is going to be my next entry now that I have that $700 to spend for my next purchase. This is going to be part of that purchase. And I'll probably make a separate video about that, but check out that. You don't think the pandas are hot? Well, you are wrong. Pandas are red hot this year, and people are scooping them up like crazy and stashing them. This is First Strike, PCGS, MS70. Okay. First year of the 30-gram metric, PCGS graded. These came from Silvertown. So I highly recommend these. I'm entering this into my flipping challenge. And I have 5 of these at $50, you know, like $250 invested in. There's a total of 5 of these pandas. So I really like the odds on that coin. So some people were asking me, what are you buying? Well, that was on the top of my list, and they came pretty fast. Again, of course, I'd write a check and get them for $50 if I could instead of 53. But I'm not seeing a problem with that investment. So those are pandas over at Silvertown. Again, Silvertown. These are just some airtights for the koalas. I don't know why it is that the koalas come, if you don't get them slabbed, they often come in scratched capsules. It's like, seems like people really enjoy dragging the koalas across their desks. Maybe because they have not been appreciated lately, but some of the ones I'm getting BU, and I do buy the cheaper ones I can find. Some of the ones I'm getting are scratch capsules. So I made an investment on 20 or 40 of those airtights for the koalas, and I have a display case coming. For my BU koala collection, which I think is complete now that I got my 2016. So I'll be putting those nice new airtights into a beautiful display case. I'll tell you more about that when it comes. I'm blanking on the name of the vendor. The vendor is really a slow ship, and it's ticking me off. Okay, inside here is... this is from Provident, and this is just a bag of shot. I don't know, I think that's 10 ounces. So doing more pouring, do some more guitar picks, and I am going to do some more bracelets too. I'm really liking the cuffs. I just need a decent bowl to get started with. Along the same lines, for about 79 cents over spot, I picked these up. These rounds. Well, I guess I hit this when spot was higher, but these rounds are $15.14 each. And so I'm sure with spot in the high 13s now, these would be much less. Looking for BU rounds at, 50 cents over spot. The shot can be more expensive, and you can hold these, or you can melt them. which makes them kind of a multi-purpose thing. I have plenty of shots, so you do need little increments when you pour. You can't just have 1 ounces. You have to have at least 2% over, sometimes 3% over. But these caught my eye. So here is a nice stack of the buffaloes. So again, around 15 bucks for these. That one is a little cloudy. Check out the Indian side. So he's pretty nice looking. Let's see if the rest are cloudy. Yeah. It's just bullion. And I do like the design. I think they should maybe handle them a little better than they do. Yeah, they've been dragged and scratched and stuff. So that's probably why they're in the cheapest bin of the Provident bullion area. But there we go. We'll either keep them or melt them. I'll probably melt them, to tell you the truth. So there are the buffaloes. This is nice to have some silver you can manhandle, I guess. And you get the case as well. Okay, coming up next on the hit parade is... this is from Apmex. And what I have here are BU koalas. So these must be the 2016s. I'm doing 3 sets of the koalas going all the way back. Since people still do not recognize that the koalas, the series is coming back to life, now is the time to buy, in my opinion. I don't usually go back on sets. I don't usually pay premiums. I like to get the first offering of coins. But for the koalas, they're pretty cheap as you go back, again, except for the really low mintage years. So it was not hard to go back and do 3 sets of the BU koalas. And here is 2016. Okay, what is absolutely wonderful about 2016 is the mintage is limited to 300,000. The koala is now a lower mintage than the kookaburra. So that'll pay off well, but I think going back to get the previous years is also going to pay off. So I'm not getting a tube or anything of the 2016 koalas. I'm just going for the 3 sets right now. Huh. Now here's more of the buffaloes. I guess they ran out or something. Now this one that they put in a flip is beautiful. The ones in the tube were scratched up. See, now if they all looked like that, I would really dig them. So it's funny. It looks like the larger the quantity you buy, the crappier they're going to be. Okay, so that's it. There's 3 more of the buffaloes in there. These are my 3 2016 koalas. That gives me at least 1 full BU set with the container coming. It was Lighthouse that I bought. The only place I could find a koala display case, and at 50 bucks at that, was Lighthouse. And they are shitty shippers and shitty communicators, and I still don't have them. So I'm still very dissatisfied that I have not gotten my display case. It's been way too long. I've been picking up the 2-ounce BU monkeys, and this is Apmex. There's number 2. I'm liking the monkeys more and more. And for the lunars, I haven't gone for the 1-ounce this year. I decided to stick with the 2-ounce. And many of you collect the 1/2 ounce, I know. That's very popular. I am going with the 2-ounce monkeys this year. There's number 4. And I'll show you the back of this one. I mean the obverse of this one. A beautiful obverse. Oh, that's actually in the package backwards. Okay, so there's 5 monkeys, and what did I pay for those monkeys? The 5 monkeys were purchased for $44.90.